can you beat Pokemon Fire Red without Kanto Pokemon? Well, the Gen 2 games take place 3 years after Red's adventure, and we see Kanto's routes get repopulated with Johto species. And I got wondering, what if Red started then? I've gone ahead and had Fire Red's routes updated to match Crystal Kanto's encounters, giving the region a full Johto makeover. And today we're gonna see if the Johto roster can take us to champion. Show me a para. Yeah! But first we need to see if we can even get past Brock. Our journey starts on Route 1. Which in the original Gen 1 only had Pidgey and Rattata. However, it's been 3 years and Sentrets have migrated to Route 1. Oh my god, this looks so cool. It's no big deal. It's just a Sentret. It's not like the coolest Pokemon ever. Gonna name this lovely fella Bark. And for this run, we must say thank you and farewell to our female Bulbasaur. Now, Fire Red doesn't have the day and night cycle, but with the 3-year time skip, Hoot Hoot has also moved in. So we are starting the squad off with Johto's dynamic duo. And in honor of Johto's second town, we are gonna name this one Cherry. Adamant Nature. Increases attack, lowered special attack. Quiet Nature. Increase special, decrease speed. Route 2 is kind of weird because in the Johto version, Viridian Forest doesn't exist, but Route 2 is kind of redesigned to hold Viridian Forest encounters. You know, like it had Pikachu, but what was on Route 2 was really supposed to be here. Oh my god, it's Pikachu. I'm gonna wipe to a Pikachu. Come on. Yeah. Oh, there we go. There's Spinarak. Guys, are we gonna be able to beat Brock? All right, Spinarak wasn't too friendly for getting in that ball. Spinarak, you haven't earned a nickname yet. Oh, there's Lediba. Nice bug flying type for Brock's Rock 2. We'll hold on a nickname. Take a peek at some learn sets here. So we've got Gentry Sentret with Scratch, Defense, Curl, Quick Attack, Fury Swipes. Sick. Hoot Hoot picks up Peck at 11. Spinarak with Poison Sting. And we got Lediba, which will get Supersonic at 8. Okay, my dear viewers, it is time to hit that subscribe button and lock in. Dude, Sentret is unstoppable. Gonna be level 8 for Hoot Hoot. Last fight of Viridian Forest, guys, and this is so bad. Those are the only Pokemon you can get in Viridian Forest, and this is still Route 2. They really did us dirty like that. Ladies and gentlemen, we have hit our first roadblock. We have Hoot Hoot, weak to rocks. Spinarak, weak to rocks. Lediba, very weak to rocks. Not a single Pokemon that can hit rock ground for neutral damage. We're gonna have to do some grinding. Guys, that's gonna be Supersonic for Lediba. I think this is gonna be a big piece of the puzzle. 1 hour later. That is going to be Sentret to 14. I couldn't bring myself to bring the full squad to Brock's cap. We've got Peck, Scary Face, and Supersonic. Now, just as a little warm-up, in case you were wondering how much a Fury Swipes does against Geodude, you see Fury Swipes is actually probably going to be the key to victory. Now, as always, we're running level caps, set mode, no items in battle. Here's our first attempt. So we're going to lead with a Fury Swipes. We're gonna miss. The reason that Fury Swipes is great is because like, a move can't do any less than 1 damage, right? So if we were doing tackle, it would be 1. But because Fury Swipes does multiple, it's 2 to 5 damage. And we're hitting some nice crits there too. And from here on out, it's just wasting turns with Defense Curl. Right. 2 damage no matter what. Now we're just kind of in a little back and forth. Awesome. You know, we'll waste another turn. Sure. Okay, it's gonna be another 5. Another Defense Curl. We love to see that. I think that's max defense. Okay. Oh, Ferd is cooking so hard. That was a 4. We just need to hit like a 3. Huge crits. We'll take that and we go for the scratch. And Geodude's down. Their best Pokemon still having half its health. Now you're probably thinking there's just no way. And if maybe I could evolve mid-battle into a Furret, you know, then maybe it could do it. But we can't. The play from here is we're going to swap into Cherry. And it's probably not looking too good for Cherry. It's gonna tackle. It's gonna tackle. Because it uses Rock Tomb as a speed check move, we do have a little bit of wiggle room here. We're very lucky it didn't Rock Tomb. We're gonna go for a Growl. It's gonna tackle again because it sees that it's faster than us. It's not gonna go for speed, right? Doesn't see super effective. It just sees I'm faster. I don't need to do that. Absolutely huge for our strategy. Part 2 of the process. We just got to nuke this thing into the ground. Gonna go for binds. We love binds. All right, chat. Let's see it in the chat. We love bind. Even when it's a crit, we love bind. Okay. That is going to be Onyx -6 attack. Sees the kill with Rock Tomb. That's why it did that there. Initiate phase 3. We send out the spider. Poison Sting has a 30% chance to poison. If we can hit that within a relatively reasonable amount of time, we should get the win. Brock does not have any full heals in Gen 3, and my man hits it first try. Let's go. 1/8 damage every turn. From here, we are swapping to the bar. Gonna go for a bind. Now, even 4x, I don't know if it's gonna see a kill here. We are basically just wasting turns, and we are gonna do that with a supersonic. Still no Rock Tomb. Beautiful. It's a miss. That's okay, because another turn passes. We get closer to our win. There's the supersonic. Gives us an extra bit of security here. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's right, buddy. Now from here, can he hit himself? It's probably not really going to do a lot of damage if it does, but it wastes a turn, right? Okay, we can tackle, we can crit, and Onyx is hurt by poison. Uh-oh, Onyx. You may be a big dumb rock snake, but you're getting... Oh, I spoke too soon. Okay, see, this is why we have 4 Pokemon. I guess we'll go to Bark. See what you got, buddy. Onyx is hurt by poison. Fairy swipes, snaps out of confusion, uses bind like a dummy. Now let's see it. Come on. Let's see that crit. Let's see it. Ho-ho! I'm sorry to interrupt this. I received a package. A package to create a compelling experience. For I have learned that ordinary businesses would take umbrage at having their products characterized as mere commodities. D-Brand overlooks that with indifference. At a component level, I have been forced to ask, what are they truly merchandising? Injection, molded plastic, adhesive-backed vinyl, ink, cardboard, ultimately, it does not matter. A D-Brand product isn't a commodity you buy. It's an admission ticket into a subculture that has evolved since its inception. D-Brand is but a convergence at a particular point in time of graphic design, brand, voice, web, UI, customer interaction, social influence, and yes, world-class commodities. So if you've got a Switch too, this kill switch, yeah, maybe it's just a case. But see that ergonomic grip? Maybe it'll change your goddamn life. That's actually sick. Those hold your game cartridges, and it's a case. D-Brand is extending their sale through to December 14th. You can save $45 on a kill switch bundle, which includes this, along with your installation kit for your Prism screen protector. Save $45. It's also available nationwide, the US, for any last minute shopping. It's in the comments section. Click it. Please. For me. Dude, what am I doing? First try, Johto's finest is able to take out Brock the Rock. Listen, it might have taken like an hour of grinding. Of course, we get that early Furret evolution. Say hello to the mighty Furret. Now, guys, we're making our way to our next route here. Before we get there, we've got a few trainers. I feel like this should be a lot better. Yeah. Guys, this is just becoming a Furret propaganda channel at this point. You've heard of alt-right bot farms. Well, this is a Furret bot farm. I am AI, not AI. Okay, now majorly important question. Does Route 3 get any Johto encounters? Rattata, Eradicate, Spearow, Ekans, Sandshrew, Clefairy, Jigglypuff, and Zubat, which does eventually turn into Crobat, but we would need a level 22 Golbat first. Then there's Mount Moon. Throw me a bone. Sandshrew, Shazam, Slash, Clefairy, Zubat, Parasite, Geodude. Okay. So guys, Mount Moon has Zubat, which does ultimately evolve into a Johto Pokemon, and we are going to catch it. Gonna name this fella Ekrutik. Now, to handle this mixed generational Pokemon, what we're gonna do is I can't use Zubat for any fights. Only allowed to use it for trainer battles once it becomes a Crobat. Oh, and that's going to be Hypnosis for Hoot. And we've got our final fight, which is going to be pretty inconsequential since both fossils are Kanto Pokemon. But of course, you know, if you're wondering, I do have to go with the Helix fossil. Now, guys, we've got a very important decision to make. Wait, actually, I don't know if anything. Yeah, nothing learns Mega Kick. And oh, Ladybug is the only thing that learns Mega Punch. Ladybug has 35 attack, guys. I have to hold off. I'm also a member of Mega Kick Gang, so yeah, I'm sorry. Now, Route 4 has Rattata, Eradicate, Spearow, Ekans, Arbok, Sandshrew, Clefairy, and Zubat. So we will not bother and safely arrive in Cerulean City. So through swap grinding, we've got Zubat at 12. We'll get Golbat at 22. Misty's 21, so we can't even pull any like grind friendship shenanigans for her. So actually, in that case, I think our best bet is probably just heading north. Oh, oops, I didn't mean to go that north. Okay, blue, number 2. Pidgeotto's kind of his only real threat. So let's go for the Hypnosis. I think from here, we'll... Oh, okay, Furret. Great damage. Nice. Speed tie and everything. And that should be a win. Furret is getting awfully close to our cap of 21. Got a little XP for Zubat there. Hope you don't mind. Next up, we need to take this most annoying hiker on. Now, I promise, guys, this is for a good reason. In fighting him, we are able to walk on this specific tile here. Or wait, or this one here. But see that in beating him, he opens up this very, very dangerous, might I add, little nook here. We get the TM secret power. Now, if you save here, restart your game, you're soft locked because we don't have cut. But it's a nice way to get secret power early. And I know for a fact that Furret learns it. So 70 base power move, 30% chance to paralyze in actually probably all of Fire Red Leaf Green. Different effects based on the terrain. I don't know if that applies to this game. So I think it's just 30% chance to para all game on stab. Normal is a really good move this early. Okay, last fight of North Cerulean. Very kindly, this is a grass trader. So Hoot can do something still. That's gonna be level 20. Zubat's gonna learn Bite, which would be useful for Misty if we could use it. And ladies and gentlemen, so weird to see this happening like in Gen 3, regardless of the game, but there you have Noctowl. So for this early in the game, we could make Noctowl work. Like 100 HP is really good. 50 attack, still awful. 96 special defense makes it pretty bulky. 70 speed is all right. Interestingly, 76 special attack. I hadn't considered this before, but we could give it Thief, right? This is a special attacking move that is super effective against Misty Starmie. I think why not, really? And there's actually one more thing we could do. Kind of weird, but in Route 24's grass, there is one Johto Pokemon that was added. So historically, this is the route that you would go north to catch a grass type, especially if you were running Charmander for Misty. And I guess they sort of wanted to keep that vibe because they actually added Sunkern. It is a grass type. I think it has the lowest stats in the entire game, maybe? But it's from Johto, it's part of the squad, so we will catch it. And we got a name for it too, tell you what. Golden Rod. The party is looking a little steezy. I do feel like it's getting a little too big, like 6 Pokemon this early. I don't want Spinarak and Ladybug to just be fodder Pokemon to be put into the Misty wood chipper. So we're gonna retire them while they're still on top, while they had a contributory win against Brock. And our team basically right now is Noctowl, Furret, and Sunkern. Let's see if Sunkern can do anything. We are Absorb Gaming right now. That's kind of rough. Not horrific damage though. If all it can do is bubble, we're actually looking decent. All right, well, first fight, first kill. That's all right. Ooh, now Shelter definitely doesn't have an ice move. Really bad special defense. Okay. Oh no, it has Icicle Spear. No. Yes, okay, it holds on. can't kill here. We should probably just swap out. And conveniently enough, that'll be a level up for both of them. Oh, and we get Mega Drain. That's actually a lot better. Oh, now a Goldine's gonna be tricky because it so has Peck. Horn Attack's not great either. I think we're dead to that Horn Attack, but we've got our brand new Secret Power, which, oh yeah, that's some nice damage. Reach level 14. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for Misty. We're just gonna try something, okay? We're gonna give it a shot. Mega Drain isn't that bad. It's gonna waste a turn on a Harden. I don't think this is gonna have as good damage as that Goldeen head, right? That's a good start. Water Pulse. Can't do that much. Oh my God. It can in fact do that much. Well then, I'm gonna swap to Noctowl. And I assume Thief does more. Please don't confuse me. Nice. Crit. Okay, crit for crit. We're even. This is big for Noctowl because it gives it the opportunity to do hopefully decent damage. Oh my God, Noctowl. Super Potion's obviously coming, but wow. Even at a non-crit, like, that's great damage. Now, this thing also has Recover. It goes for the kill. Fair enough. Oh God, man, this Starmie is so lethal. Will this even be enough? Oh, okay. Doesn't go for a Recover. That's fortunate. Secret Power gets the win, but man, Starmie is so good, dude. It's actually kind of a blessing that Starmie is only the second gym boss. You know, put Starmie in the league as an ace with like Surf, Ice Beam, Thunderbolt, Psychic. Whew. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that is badge number 2. Now, for narrative reasons, I chose to wait till after beating Misty before we do this Bill section, right? Because he's going to give us the SSN ticket. That's kind of our next goalpost, if you will. It also gives us access to here. So we have to fight this Team Rocket guy. And once again, narratively, this is kind of nice because we get TM28 from him, which is Dig. And if there's anything I know about Furret, it's that it can, in fact, learn Dig, which is going to be very nice for Surge. Now, from here, guys, we are heading to Vermilion City, which is home to Gym's 3 Electric type Lieutenant Surge. Now, before we get to that, we've got a few things going on here. The guy in this building will give us an Old Rod. Even in the Johto's Kanto, Old Rod can only catch Tentacool and Magikarp, unless there's like some super niche route I'm missing. And so I don't really have access to a water type yet. Next thing we have is Diglett's Cave, which, if you can believe, only has Diglett. That then leaves us with Route 11. Route 11 has Pidgeotto, Rattata, Raticate, Meowth, Magnemite, Drowsy, Hypno, Noctowl, and Hoppip. Dude, I would love to use Hoppip. I think it is a cool Pokemon, cool line. Jumpluff has 55 special attack. I can't, dude. I cannot run that. It's so bad. So I'm very sorry to the Jumpluff fans out there. This route is just gonna be a bit of a training arc for our 2 little fellas. Oh, and check it out. We've got our first Steel type. And so Dig could not have come at a better time. Kind of crazy that this guy has a Magneton. Like, Gen 3 Game Freak was not really taking into consideration how good Magneton is. Like, this dude's on Emeralds, just some random trainer. Gosh, I feel like Route 11 is such a forgotten route. People just go straight to the ship and then leave, never having even gone here. Now, as for the ship itself, there is one very important room. That is this one? Yeah, that is TM31 Brick Break. Oh my gosh, guys. Can I really just like load this thing with every single TM and expect a good E4? I need to hold off for now. Now, Zubat's gonna pick up Wing Attack. 2 bad moves, but like kind of crazy coverage. Rival number 3. Man's caught 40 Pokemon, but he's still leading Pidgeotto. It's gonna be another Hypnosis. Except this time, we've got a Noctowl. So we could stay in. I feel like Thief, it's about as good as we could ask of a Noctowl. Gonna handle Charmeleon just fine. Oh, so close, Sunkern. Furret will take out the Raticate and probably shouldn't mess around with Kadabra. So there we go as well. Honestly, so far, the team is holding up remarkably well. That sentence is mostly being held up by Furret. So it is captain time. Oh boy, my favorite part of this game. Anyway, That's cut. Actually, this does open up an interesting opportunity. We're gonna say farewell to the members of the SSN. Please don't crash. I think spoilers, they do crash, don't they? So with cut, normally what most players do is just head to Surge and fight him. But because the roadblock for progressing through the rest of the game was also cut, you don't actually have to fight Surge. And because the only Pokemon we have that can actually deal with Surge is Furret, we're gonna do something a little different. This is hopefully content-wise also a cool thing to do. So we are actually going through Rock Tunnel before beating Surge. And oh my God, I just realized I wasn't recording. But we've got a Golbat, which we still can't use. Anyway, that is gonna take us to Route 10, but the other side of Route 10. Now, we didn't come all this way just to make it to Lavender Town. We're heading straight through Route 7, Celadon City, which has a certain building that is a department store with the second floor, third floor. Oh, look, a fourth floor. Oh my God. Sunflower isn't a leaf stone evolution. It's a sun. Can you get the Sunstone in Fire Red and Leaf Green? Oh, don't worry, guys. It's in Ruin Valley. Oh my God, I'm so dumb, bro. This is supposed to be my region. Johto's supposed to be what I know the best. Oh, no. Well, this is the most embarrassing moment of my short-lived channel. At the very least, we can talk to this lady, right? And we can use the T. So now we can reach Saffron City, from which we can then head back on through this gate, onto Route 6, and down back to Vermilion City in shame. Now, the one nice thing about that journey is the team is actually quite well leveled now. And I guess we really should give Noctowl... Does it learn Light Screen? I'm sorry. What is Noctowl's purpose, dude? It gets Reflect through level up and doesn't learn Light Screen. I guess I'll teach it to Sunflora because, like, what else am I gonna do? And it's not a Sunflora, it's a Sunkern. It's still a Sunkern. Just sort of out of for aesthetic purposes, I've gone ahead and boxed Golbat, right? So it's like a proper 3v3 anime style battle. Gonna go for a Light Screen. We resist Shockwave. It's probably just gonna go for a Sonic Boom. So we will Mega Drain. Screech, I guess, pairs with Tackle. Sure. Okay, that's fine, right? I think the play is just, sure, we'll just keep Mega Draining. Okay, well, that only does 4 more damage than a Sonic Boom. So that worked out in our favor. And honestly, that's great. Flush the Super Potion on his Voltorb. And he goes for a Sonic Boom anyway. So awesome. With the heal, we'll be able to take 1 more tackle. And he doesn't even do it anyway. Sick. Listen, man, for a Sunkern, that's pretty impressive. So Pikachu comes out next. I will go for the Light Screen. I think it sees a kill. Sure does. Listen, couldn't ask for any more. At this point, I think it is just power through, right? Just dig. Don't love that, but we hit. That's a kill. That sucks. Totally forgot the Cherry Berry from the SSN. Oh, I don't like this at all because I gotta go through 2 pairs in a row to land Dig now. Oh, we're gonna have to lean on Secret Power here and it's gonna double team. Oh, maybe we could para though. Oh, he wastes his turn on a full heal. We don't even get parried. Oh my God, dude, I didn't need to do that journey. Why did I ever doubt Furret, man? This thing is so cracked. Now we're gonna get Shockwave. I'm sure Furret learns Shockwave just like it learns Water Pulse. Not good special attack, not worth it. Oh, now this 8 is gonna give me Flash, isn't he? Oh no, actually, I have to go back to Route 2 for Flash. That's so adorable. Hilarious, even. You know, I gotta say, I actually kind of love how this plays, where now we can just head straight to the center of the region. It's kind of beautiful. To our west of Saffron City, we have Kanto Route 7. Do you know what exists on Kanto Route 7? Because I'm pretty sure it's the most damn iconic Pokemon in Gen 2 Kanto. Houndour. It's level 18 specimen. That is one very good Pokemon. I think this lady deserves a name. We're gonna go with, I kind of like Violet, actually. It feels good. Now, very interestingly, guys, Gen 2 Crystal has Larvitar as one of its game corner encounters. At about 9,000 coins, we cannot afford that yet, but we're gonna come back to this. I just realized something. I'm still using Peck. Guys, check this out. We had just like above Cycling Road, right? Find this celebrity's secret retreat. She gives us HM Fly. And like, look, man, it's not much, but for Noctowl, just a big upgrade. That's also why we didn't teach it Aerial Ace. Oh, Sunkern gets Endeavor. Well, that's always a niche. Hold on to that too. Anyway, getting back to Houndour. First level. Roar, probably good. What is our nature? Quite good for Houndour because both Dark and Fire are special. Weird because like you kind of want this thing to be fast and it is hurting its speed a bit. I mean, ultimately, given that you have like badge boost and EVs, I think that's generally pretty good for a Houndoom. This thing is gonna hit like a truck. Now guys, had I not picked up Houndour, I'd probably do the grind for Crobat, but rather I think we should just get a Houndoom. I had to skip like basically all of this route, so here's hoping. It's gonna be Reflect for Noctowl and level 24 for Houndour, which brings us to probably the craziest thing about this line, which is that it evolves at 24. Houndoom Gen 3 learn set, gonna get Bite at 27. Never mind, that's awesome. Flamethrower at 51 though. It is time for gym number 4, and we're running this as a 4v3 because I don't really think Sunkern counts. Now, this is not a crazy matchup for Houndoom. Perhaps I take that back? Dude, I think it might be fair that this doesn't get Flamethrower. Oh my God. Okay, now what about this? Oh my. Okay, now Vileplume is much more specially defensive. I don't get your hopes up here. That's still really good. Okay, she's gonna heal. Fair enough. All right, good job, Houndoom. Let's see what the bird can do. Not bad. 50 attack. Don't forget that. Paralyzed. Paralyzed. And will it? Yeah! Nice job, Noctowl. We're proud of you. Oh, TM19 is Giga Drain. That'd be so good if I had a Sunflora. Ladies and gentlemen, that is badge number 4. It is now time for us to take on the rockets of the game corner. Okay, it's time to stomp some rockets. Oh, that's right. I only have Ember. It's actually so balanced. So as I recall, the key to doing this fast is going all the way to the bottom. Or is it? That will be sick in a little bit. It's this person who definitely doesn't have the lift key. Right, so we grab that. Okay, it's gonna be Bite, which takes our neutral damage from 60 to 90. Actually, I'm gonna give this Calcium to Violet because this is their special attacker for the run, guys. I don't think it's gonna get better than a Houndoom. Crest, can you put up a PNG of Houndoom and then throw up some like 2014 Deal With It sunglasses on him? That's what's going on here. I think this guy leads Onyx though. So hello, Giovanni. I know my Fire Red well enough. You may be thinking like, oh, you know, Sunkern has overstayed its welcome. It is the only Pokemon on our team that can hit Onyx for super effective damage through its special defense. So, you know, it's not much, but that is some honest work right there. This is looking embarrassing for the man. The man might get soloed by a Sunkern. Who's to say, honestly? Okay, well, maybe we were getting a little overconfident. If he low rolls and we Endeavor, could go kind of crazy. Okay, well, sure. Well, I was -5. Oh, you're gonna bite me? Buddy, I'm the coolest dog in Kanto. I'm not even from Kanto, and he's the coolest. She's the coolest dog. Okay, that's my dog. Okay, so that's the Silph scope. Very cool. When I record these videos, you know, it's usually like I don't know, like a 4 or 5 day process. So this is like my 3rd recording, and I woke up today like 4 a.m. I was like, all right, I just knew. I was like, I'm not getting back to sleep. So I don't know. This recording I know is gonna be fun, silly, and probably full of some awesome mistakes. We could fly, right? Yeah. Oh yeah. I need a Poke-Flute before I can progress. That's how Kanto works. I think we should just like deal with it, clear it, right? I think that's just gonna be, let's just get that experience and cook it, you know? We do first have a rival battle. His Charizard team has Gyarados here. All right, Blue. Go off, I guess. Okay, that was a reflect up, so we're probably fine. Cause yeah, I mean, Ferd is just cracked like that. Man, Violet actually, great counter here. Look at that. We get Flash Fire. And it says it raises firepower. I need to check this. When activated, the power of fire type moves is increased by 50%. Okay. It is specific to fire. Crazy. Now, what kind of sucks, man, is the move Slam. 80 power, okay? Strength is 80 power. This has 75 accuracy. I'll take it. All right, now let's run a real quick clear through here. You know what? I'm gonna do this so fast. I'm even turning battle scene off. And set mode, I always enforce set mode in my major battles. The reason I don't always have set mode on is because junior trainers are very easy. And sometimes I just want to swap out to distribute experience, and it just saves me time. That is the tower arc complete. We can flute it up. Unfortunately, Snorlax cannot be caught, but we can get away safely. Farewell, buddy. What's cool is the Super Rod and Good Rod have like the same availability. Route 13 has what we're looking for. Okay. Oh, there it is right there. It's a video we recently did and everyone was really annoyed that I didn't pick up Wooper, and I didn't choose Wooper because I just feel like it's the pick that everyone goes for. Oh, look at that. Poisoned. Please don't die. Oh, I'm sorry, Quagsire. Okay, there we go. Easy enough. I don't know if we're gonna keep Quagsire. Not even sure what other water types we could catch. We'll name it Olivine. Naughty Nature. Dude, we keep getting so lucky. Guys, I swear, this is legit. Actually, what are the other water types we could get? You can get Quillfish, which is not good for Kanto. Now, there is Kingdra, trade evolution, and you'd need to go to Sevi Islands, I think, for this scale, if that. Oh, you can't even get to the water path before the E4. So Kingdra is off the table. There's Remoraid, which I think is a Leaf Green exclusive in Sevi Islands. Also, like, wasn't available in Kanto in Gen 2. There's Notamantine. So, guys, Quagsire's kind of our only option. For now, I welcome Quagsire to the team with open arms. Teach it Water Pulse. And look at that, guys. We have Swampert at home. So that's why Quagsire has 85 attack. That'd be more like 95 with the boot, with Naughty. 35 speed, obviously horrifically slow, and bad special attack for using Surf. We're gonna train this lad up through the following routes. In truth, this was probably not the best route for leveling up Quagsire because it's like probably 60% of this route are birds, and then another 15 was just like levitate coughings. Claire has entered the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, that's gonna take us to Fuchsia City. All right, how about we do the Safari Zone instead? This obviously didn't exist in Gen 2 Johto, so we're not going to run into anything, but we can get the gold teeth. Double team. And I mean, what we really came here for, well, you know, we came here for everything but Surf. Yeah, and so, you know, 65 is what it is, but Gyarados has 60 and it's fine with Surf. So I think it should be fine. Okay, that's better. Quagsire gets Yawn. This is what's so fun about using Johto Pokemon in Gen 3 is like, I don't know these learn sets at all. So it's just lots of fun little slightly improved surprises, but yet they're not quite as good as they were like once you get to Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Can't remember how this gym works in Fire Red. Is it still, it's still a bunch of psychic types. Man, so odd. Like the two routes coming down is just nothing but poison types. And then you get to the poison type gym and it's like a psych. In an odd way, like it is sometimes nice when gyms do this just because it's not so much overlap with the gym Pokemon. All right, 37 for the big lad. I feel pretty good. So Quagsire has shot up the ranks to be our second highest level Pokemon. I feel like people sleep on Koga. Johto, E4 Koga, yeah, sure, not great. But I don't know, it has such a high level gap from the previous gym. And poison does hit pretty much everything for neutral. Now, can we roll high? No, fair enough. But We flush a Hyper Potion. Or I don't know, you know, I'm saying this, I'm gassing him up. Maybe Koga's just gonna go crazy. But check this out. He Acid Armors. I'm gonna Roar because Muck is the specially defensive one, right? A fun little thing that's good to know for this combo of Pokemon is the ones that looks defensive is defensive and the one that looks special is special, right? Like if you think about Muck, he's this gelatinous blob. So he doesn't look like he can take a punch, right? Whereas Weezing is like the big, thick, bulky boy that looks like it can take a hit. And so the opposite is true, and that's why we're using Houndoom for Weezing. We have been toxic, we have been poisoned, and this is kind of what Koga does well, right? He'll start minimizing on you, you miss a few turns, and then it's like, damn, Toxic is caught up, and like my star Pokemon for this fight is dead, right? And look at that damage, dude. We're dead. Yeah, should be just 2 hypers, so that's good. Now we surf. Oh, damn. Okay, that's fine. It's the smoke screen. You know, even just having 3 levitate Pokemon, right? Only thing that like totally checks him is a psychic. Okay, Mud Shot doing its job. Lowering that speed. We love that. Okay, oh, and there it is. Listen, you know, Koga's, he does what he's meant to do quite well. I'm gonna actually just secret power. I don't want any minimize nonsense. Nice, there's the para, and that should be it, right? You're not gonna heal again on me. Oh my God. Oh, okay, just a full heal, never mind. All right, you know what? I think that was a fine battle. We hit a good team. Koga's a good leader. Not crazy high stakes, but we'll take it. Oh, and we do get toxic. That's crazy. Let's talk to this guy. Oh, you don't even have to talk to him. Just here. Now, as for strength, I would give this to the Whoop. I don't know. Is Whoop or Amnesia really that good? I think I'd rather just a generic damage move. Maybe I'll regret this. Obviously, secret power is better in most cases, but if you hit a secret power and then like almost get into 2-shot range, you can then follow it up with a strength for just that extra, like, I don't know, 11 damage. Extra 15. That's not insignificant. Okay, so with 5 badges, we are now heading to Saffron. Silph Co. And my, oh my, is it a nice looking building? Big lobby. I'm getting a little tired of this guy not being usable. I'm gonna Google how to friendship. Level up, vitamins. Oh, it's Daisy with the grooming. I should have been on that before. Okay, so we do still have basically walk 256 steps. Okay, so our goal bat is at 190. We need 220. Look, I'm sorry. I could run around this lobby for the next half hour and waste that half hour of my life. We'll take our last rare candy. Look at that, right in its big chomper. Yeah, guys, I saved myself half an hour of my life. And that time is gonna go towards hanging out with Claire. So I did it for my cat. You can't be mad at me. Oh, doesn't that feel nice? Ladies and gentlemen, say hello to Crobat, okay? I feel like the poster child of this challenge. Just so we're on the same page, our options of Gen 1 to Gen 2 Pokemon are Crobat. Gloom is off the table with the Sunstone. Politoed Slowking, I think you could get a King's Rock off of Slowbro, but it would be a massive grind, and I don't really want to do that. Steelix and Scizor would be a Magnemite Metal Coat Thief. That's not horrible. Kingdra's off the table. Porygon 2 is off the table. And we already have a Dark type, so no Umbreon. Oh, and then also no to Blissey, because God, no. So if we wanted one, it would probably be like Scizor or Espeon, and we've used Scizor so recently in a video. I'm not yet sold. I'm also thinking of doing a video for Heart Gold Soul Silver where you can only use Johto trade Pokemon. I'm gonna say no to Steelix and Scizor. Oh, now Crobat does learn Fly. Uh-oh, Noctowl. Damn, okay. I also take great pleasure in the fact that 5 of 6 members are things you could get in a normal run, like just on a single Game Boy. Now, normally I would head straight up to like the 11th floor and just get the card key, but given that we're a little under-leveled for Sabrina, I think we should take the fights we have here. Guys, I don't think I'm about to break any new ground with this statement, but man, Silph Co kind of sucks. Like it's level scaled so that you can fight it right after Erika, or like the same time as Erika, really. And right, like level 28, 25 to maybe 30 is what we're seeing here. Nothing new, but it does really hurt Kanto, I think, because you have a pretty nice level curve. Like all the way up to here, I've been fighting Pokemon that are pretty on par with me, but then it's this just thick dungeon that is also just incredibly weak. Okay, this is us getting back to a serious rival fight. Like, why can't the rest of the trainers be moderately well leveled? Woo! Wow, that is the spike. Oh no, my God. Can we please like one-shot this thing? Do not want to get paralyzed. Nice. The Zam comes in. Now, with 5 levels, I think we should outspeed. We do. Don't want to wait there though. Oh, okay, see, I didn't want to allow the future sight. I'm surprised it went for future sight though. God damn, dude. Future sight single-handedly destroyed every Alakazam in this gen. Now, Gyarados is the spicy boy. Let's just do something against this thing. I know I could get Furret Shockwave and you know, hit it for like 2 damage times 87, but that's nice. How do you beat a Gyarados? I guess with a Furret. you hit it with another long slinky thing. Nice. Okay, that's some success right there. I think we just got a secret power again. Hope for a para. Because he's, oh my God, Furret's good, man. And that won't be enough to kill, and he's gonna heal. Yep. Nice, he doesn't. Let's go. Now I saw a 37 Pidgeot. Is this the moment? Oh, it is. Let's go. Ground no longer hits him. It's just more secret powers for now. I love that he has a Charizard by now. Like, yes, give him a Charizard. Oh my God. We don't even hit that, so there's the kill. GG, Blue. Like, this is the kind of fight I want to see. We're fine, but, you know, the Zard, big threaten. Honestly, this is gonna hurt too. Like, that's resisted, dude. That's crazy. Anyway, GG. There's no way Giovanni is as good as Blue there. I do like, though, that like there are some rockets with Cubone as you get through here, right? Also the Marowak, it actually fits in with the story. I don't think that was the thing in Gen 1. Oh, wait a second. I just let Houndoom on what is probably an Onix. Oh, Nidorino. We're lucky. Probably has Dig. This is probably a bad matchup. We bite. See, I think in going with like where Blue is at, Giovanni should probably have a Nidoking at this level. Maybe it doesn't have Dig. I don't know. I don't know Gen 3 learn sets very well. He has the Nidoqueen. That's totally respectable. Oh, wow. Beefy. And that's gonna hurt. Damn. Now, fortunately for us, I think Quagsire is a hard check here. Oh, right. Kangaskhan. Okay. Oh, fake outs. So we will Mud Shot. I remember this being one of the most scary Pokemon for Nuzlocke because it's got Stab Mega Punch. Kind of a great boss move with the potential to miss, but still super strong. And then is it like, yeah, that's tough. The Rhyhorn that will never evolve. Poor buddy. What a crazy sentence. Because I am rich, I can give you anything. Maybe this will do. The rarest item in the game. Let's go. It is now time for Sabrina to learn the power of the dark type. 38 lead. Does outspeed and get off a Calm Mind. That's good, but also like, now what? Oh, that's just disrespectful. Mr. Mime, do outspeed. Yup. And that's the best part, is even the Venomoth is weak to Houndoom. Dude, this guy is lethal. Boosted special attack Houndoom, like, should be illegal. Goes for the Calm Mind because all it could hit us with is a Future Sight. And then, oh my God, man. It's just not fair. Except for the amount of times that I have been personally ostracized by psychic types in Gen 1. You know what? We'll take our win. Badge number 6. Sabrina gives you Calm Mind. That is good. So funny how in Gen 1 you got Psywave or something when Psychic was dropped down here by this guy. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we must go to Celadon City. All right, guys, we are going to let Noctowl rest. It was a very good run for a Noctowl. And, you know, Cherry, we thank you for your contribution. Actually was very useful for quite a few fights. I am here to sell my nuggets. See, in fighting like every single trainer, we have a lot of money. We are gonna sell it all. Sell the irons, the HP ups. Even the X special and X accuracy. We are here for coins. As we kind of showed earlier, one of the very cool things about Gen 2's crystal specifically was that for 8,888 coins, you could actually pick up a Larvitar. But what I think most people don't know is what level this Larvitar comes at. Now, guys, there's a reason I've been holding on to the hardest town name this whole run. Oh yeah. When you're playing Johto, it doesn't really matter what level this Larvitar comes because it's whichever way you get it, it's way below red and not worth it. For a playthrough of Fire Red Leaf Green though, this thing comes at level 40. That is insane. Now, Naughty Nature, I think, is awful, right? We already had a Naughty Nature. We had a Naughty Quagsire. You saw this. This is legit. A raised attack, lowered special defense, which we're probably getting cooked on anyway. Oh my God, that's nasty. And then Gen 3 Tyranitar has Perma Sandstream, which I guess isn't really that good because it doesn't get the boost, but damn. Comes with Rock Slide. I know we're sad to say bye to Noctowl, but come on. Still 15 levels away. As a pseudo, it's gonna take a lot of grinding, but man, is it gonna be awesome. Gosh, it's like as soon as we get our Crobat, we're on to a new project, but this is gonna be a good one. Ladies and gentlemen, take it in. That was your experience with Larvitar. We've got water routes coming up, so I figured I would just do this before. It's been an honor serving with you, pal. I always find it so weird that Pupitar is rock ground. I don't know. It's weird in my brain. But anyway, 84 attack, 70 on all defensive stats, and slow. Should probably solo Blaine. All right, guys, we are making our way back to Pallet Town. And I still don't have a Pokemon with an electric move. Right, so next up, guys, we have the Pokemon Mansion. Wait, I just actually realized this didn't exist in Gen 2 because the island blew up. Wait a second. We're 3 years later. Leave! Run! The volcano! Ah, there it is. Big ol' earthquake. Guys, I don't really understand the Kanto level cap. Like, everything's going so good. And now it's like, we have like 2 gyms and Victory Road worth of experience. And we're gonna be like level 47 to fight Blue's level 65 Charizard. And then meanwhile, we've got 33 Electros and Voltover in the mansion. Route like 13, the one that's like below, the Snorlax one that's below Lavender, had like level 29 Pidgeotos. That's crazy. I am at the point where I'm even taking wild battles. Sitting on Brick Break for a while. I think it makes sense to give it to the Pokemon that's gonna have the highest attack. Okay, level 46, we've made it to Blaine. I'm not thinking, I'm just doing it. Oh no. Wow, even with an Intimidate, we one shot. 2 stat drops. Dude, Arcanine is such a menace. Oh my God. Even tanks the hit. There it is. High roll. We're good. Huge surf. Wait, Arcanine was his ace? A Rapidash is 42? Oh my God, bro. Oh my God. Oh, can you kill me? Okay, fair enough. Let's see it for it. There's no way. Yeah. But with a well-placed secret power, easiest fight ever. GG's. Actually, I shouldn't even say easiest fight ever. That was like one of the harder Blaine fights. Okay, Fire Blast. We're so close to Flamethrower, like 47, I think. We'll sit on that thought. Bro, you skip through this, accidentally hit yes, and it's like 2 hours gone to find Lost Stell. Oh my God, no. The levels are looking light. The game doesn't have a whole lot else to give us. We fought all the Ocean Route trainers. We fought every route. It's done. It's just this gym. Big 47, guys. Crunch. Bro, stab crunch on Tyranitar. Does it use physical attack? It's fine. Still a good move. Okay, guys, that's 48. All right, guys, so the question is not, can we beat Giovanni? We can beat Giovanni. The challenge in this fight is getting as much XP funneled into the Blackthorn as possible. So first, this should be easy enough. Oh, misses the scary face. Okay, beautiful. Okay, so Nidoqueen comes out. We got some pivot strats, guys. This has got to be an earthquake, right? So we go to Crobat. Boom. And then we will wing attack. Yep. Oh, that's not a lot of damage. Wow, okay. So our goal right now is getting to a range. Okay, so that would be the range. He's gonna heal. Withdraws Nidoqueen. Wow, he had me on the ropes. Goes into Rhyhorn, which is kind of crazy. I love that we still outspeed while paralyzed. Kind of embarrassing, man. No, Crobat, that kill wasn't for you. A paralyzed Crobat just killed his ace, his rock type ace. Okay, Doug Trio. Oh my God, dude, Crobat might. Okay, crit. Okay, Sunkern. Let's see the Endeavor. Let's see the Earthquake not kill. Yes. There's the kill. I mean, this thing's so frail, but we'll go for, I guess, a Crunch. We just gotta hope that Earthquake doesn't kill. Nice. Okay, that takes us to 49. Oh, now out comes Nidoqueen once more. I don't think he's got this, so we might just have to settle for shared experience. Uh-oh, Furret doesn't like the Earthquake. We'll Secret Power. Never fails to amaze me. Furret has not been getting much attention in the second half of this run, and it's just like constantly crushing. Yeah, there's the heals. Maybe we can hit another para here. That's so funny because he might go for another full heal. No, okay, saw the kill. Quagsire picks up the kill. Now Nidoking probably gonna hit an Earthquake. I don't really want to mess with this guy. I've played Kanto. I know the power of the Nidoking. Oh, wow. Does this kill? Yeah, probably. Oh, not quite. All right, well, Quagsire is just an absolute dog. Picks up the kill. It is what it is. I'm sorry. I think we did a pretty good job there considering our rock typing for the ground gym. That is Earthquake. Who can learn Earthquake? Our Earthquake are already Earthquakes, you know? Dude, Gen 1, crazy TMs. I guess it would just be him who's gonna get it at 56, but we may, if it can get it now, we may as well just give it to it now if no one else learns it, right? Because that's right, guys. If you were wondering, if you've been sitting on it, I will confirm for you that this is the team. We are going into the league with a Sunkern because honestly, it's just funny. It's good content. I think we're both gonna have a more fun time if I do that. You know, you've seen the power of Endeavor. That is all it can do. I don't even want to be like sitting on this like, oh, I've got a huge strategy that's going to blow your mind for this one. It's just going to be like, is there a case where I get lucky enough to pull off an Endeavor that looks clutch and then I'll act like I meant to do it. You know, warm up fight against blue, right? That's basically what this is. We never fight him here, but I love the cyclical nature of the blue rivalry. Pidgeot, we knew that was coming while we got the Rock Slide. Oh, beautiful. Oh, look at that. Goes for the Feather Dance. Smart. Like, that's actually a good play. It's funny that he still has Execute here. This so has a grass move, though. What are the odds, though? It might be Solar Beam. Wait for it. Okay, Stun Spore. Yeah, okay. I'm sorry, guys. I forgot to put it back on animations. Okay, Gyarados. Dude, I need to learn an electric move before we reach blue. Oh my God. Like, I can't be wasting teammates on a Gyarados in the champion fight. That's gotta be like our freebie, you know? Oh, I don't even have a water resistance, really. This is so stupid, but you know I gotta try. Oh my God. Okay, he hit 2 Hydro Pumps. Guys, this next one's gonna miss, and we are gonna Endeavor the piss out of his Gyarados. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. Oh my God, you fool! Get Endeavored, dude! Like, it's not even that much damage, but it's hilarious. Now, watch this. I'll go for a Light Screen. He's gonna probably Hydro Pump, hit me, and then I'll Endeavor. Watch this, watch this. Oh my God. Man, if only Sunkern had like extreme speed to finish it off, but I guess he could miss. Okay, well, you know, listen, you can't win them all. That was incredible. Does Crobat learn Sludge Bomb in Gen 3? I know it didn't in Gen 2. Yeah, it gets Sludge Bomb. Okay, we gotta go back for that. Actually, Shadow Ball is kind of interesting too. Right, because Shadow Ball's physical, and this is a physical attacker. Actually, this would be a good way to give. Check this out. He's probably gonna hit me with a Psychic. Yeah, now the Light Screen wears off. Oh my God, man. Why is Alakazam so pathetic, dude? You can't even kill a Pupitar, man. Oh, there we go. Talking too much shit. I did not realize that this fight has Rhydon. So guys, this team actually has 4 Pokemon with 4 times weaknesses, right? Charizard's is 4x to rocks. Execute is 4x to bug. Gyarados to electric. And Rhydon to both grass and water. That gives me hope. The other teams don't have that, right? Because the Venusaur team removes both Charizard and Exeggutor from the equation. Quagsire goes down. Like, I'm worried. I have the greatest Pokemon of all time in my back pocket, buddy. It doesn't like fire, okay? Lay off for its back. It's carried the team all run. Yeah. I think I missed Sludge Bomb in the Rocket Hideout. Oh, it's in the Rocket Warehouse. Dude, that gets me every time. Not the Rocket Hideout. What a stupid name. Why would you do that? That's another Sevi Island post-game. Like, dude, it's a poison move. Why would you hold on to that for the post game? It's not that good. Wait, Shadow Ball is only available here, isn't it? Oh my God, dude, I hate, Gen 2, man. Like, aren't all the good moves locked here? I need like an Ice Beam. I need a Thunderbolt. I gotta put this team together. Shadow Ball, sell it on Game Quarter. Flamethrower, sell it on Game Quarter. But we do also have Overheat from Victory Road. Might be better. The more that I play Pokemon, the more I realize it's better to just sell your vitamins than actually use them, because like one stat point isn't going to make a huge difference, but a move like Ice Beam or Thunderbolt is oftentimes the difference between a win and a victory and a loss. Okay, first thing I need to figure out, do I have a Pokemon that can learn Ice Beam or Thunderbolt, right? We're basically like, let's go for a move that gives us the 4 times super effective, right? Okay, sometimes pseudos impress me. Tyranitar does learn both. And as a pseudo, he does have 95 special attack. The issue is that Gyarados would probably outspeed a Tyranitar and then like has Hydro Pump. All things considered, I know I'm gonna regret this for Gyarados, but I need Ice Beam. So it's going to be Blizzard on Quagsire as like a backup. Ice Beam will go on Tyranitar, and then, as crazy as it sounds, Shockwave on Furret, because 4 times super effective damage is still not nothing. Also need Lavender Town, or rather we need to go south of Lavender Town. This is something I forgot to do so long ago, and so sad. She's like, I don't have any Pokemon anymore, so I can't experience love, so take my return TM. And as always, of course, guys, we're gonna give it to Furret. Furret's friendship is maxed. It'll be doing 102 base power, plus stab means 150 base power move. And we have the adamant nature. So Furret is kind of cracked like that. And then, you know, we'll keep secret power in case we need to get a cheeky para. So this will be the Tyranitar set. Probably gonna be the Furret set. Quagsire set. Hate this set. Oh my God, I hate this. This is not good. Even worse, but we've still got 2 fire moves to come. And that's what we'll have to make do with Sunflora. Sunkern. Crobat Toxic with the fly might be the best thing this guy can do. We'll get rid of Wing Attack. Let's head to Victory Road. So over the top, but still remains the coolest badge check in the series. We are going to try our best to take every single fight and give every single fight to the Blackthorn. The Blackthorn in training, I should say. Also, for anyone that's actually read Stormlight Archive, that is at play 2. Big war guy is called the Blackthorn in this fantasy book. It just lines up with Tyranitar very well. There's 50. Now there is Overheat. So the plan is Flamethrower at 51 plus Overheat as a combo. Unfortunately, like, our only other dark moves was like Feint Attack a little bit ago, which is just kind of strictly worse than Bite because Bite has flinch chance, and then like Crunch at 59. So the dude does struggle on like learn set, I guess. Guys, we're gonna get Tyranitar by the E4. It's just at what cost to the rest of our team? Okay, now great opportunity here, guys, to show off the power of a Furret Shockwave. Oh yeah. And this is a Pokemon with horrible special defense. Let me take a quick look at the league. Is there any case where I would want to use Dig? Wait, Dig is a 60 power move. So that'd be 120 super effective, whereas 120 double edge becomes 180. Guys, I actually think I want 3 normal moves on Furret. We've got like higher damage with a cost and then lower damage with an effect. I love it. We have our 1 rare candy from Victory Road. We already have Earthquake. We don't need to do any 56 shenanigans. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we are gonna get to see what a Tyranitar can do through the Kanto Elite Four. Look at that specimen. Quick look at Tyranitar. We have 100 HP, 110 defense, 100 special defense, 61 speed is obviously enough that a lot of Pokemon will outspeed us. 95 special attack and 134 attack. Strongest attack in the first 2 gens, tied with Dragonite. Now, unfortunately, we get Sandstream, but that's not gonna boost our special defense because that was installed in Gen 4. Still very, very good bulk overall. There's nothing like perfect here, right? Because we don't get Stab Earthquake. So you've got Rock Slide that kind of works out to like 112 damage move versus Earthquake's 100, right? And then Crunch is Stab 120, but it doesn't use our physical attack. So all of our moves are very good, but you don't have any like insane stacking, basically. Just really, really strong consistency. And it even works kind of synergistically because we have like a ground type and a flyer with toxic, right? That's kind of cool. So we've got a bit of a grind for 51 on Houndour is what we need. Unfortunately, Victory Road does not have very good levels, even like 30s, man. Crazy. Man, do I even have the VS Seeker? Thank you. You're lovely. So glad I didn't have to catch 9,000 Pokemon to get that. Guys, if you can't tell, the last Fire Red video has humbled me. I didn't realize how good this league is simply because, oh, I haven't even fought these people yet. Just because of their levels, right? In Gen 1, you can just blow through it because they're so bad, but the levels catch up in this game. Okay. Nice. It's good because you get so many fights, but the fights themselves are, I guess, so-so. And 51. We get Flamethrower instead of Ember. Finally. Insane that there was no middle power fire move that whole time in Gen 3. There we go. And you know, 51, that's appreciated. It's only 14 levels below blue. Okay, now there's 49. I haven't even really thought about Poison Fang. You know what? Confuse Ray is stupid. I get it, but like, nah. It doesn't also work with Fly well, so let's just sure. Okay, now there's 46 for Furret. I don't know how much further we should go, but like it is also kind of our starter once again. That's 48. 48 for Quagsire. I'm reaching my point. Okay, 49. Ladies and gentlemen, the Indigo Plateau. Before we enter, can't forget Ice Beam. So with no Dark and Steel type, Brick Break doesn't really give us much for the league. It would only help out for Lorelei when Rock is still the better play. So we will drop it. And guys, here is the team to take on. Oh God, I'm not ready for this. Okay, no lie, Lorelei might be the hardest fight matchup wise. What? Lorelei's absent? What the? You must complete the Sevi Islands quest? I'm sorry, have I ever played Fire Red before? A few moments later. Anyway, there we go. The plan for Lorelei, thought about it a little more. I think it's just rocks. Dugong, we just answer with the big rock monster. Oh, there's Sandstream. Actually, she very well may go for a hail, not a surf to get control of the weather. She does. That's nice. Right? We don't take damage from Surf. A Rock Slide from a Tyranitar has gotta hurt, man. That dude ate mountains to get here, okay? That's literally like what the Pokedex says about Pupitar. So then Cloyster. God, it'd be such an AI move to go for a Protect right now. Let's test it. Let's see it. Oh, Spikes, okay. No dive though. We got Furret juiced up from the Sevi Islands. There's the Protect. Actually doing something with Hail. Good job. Oh my God. Okay. Cloyster has very bad special defense, which kind of evens out with our bad special attack. Actually, still worse than I thought. Water move coming in. Tell you what, check this out. Let's get silly with it. Oh, more than I had hoped. That's too bad. I don't know. Does Endeavor hit when you're in the water? Yeah, fair enough. Okay. Listen, Sunkern. Okay, I gotta stop messing around here. We bring in the Sandstream. He's gonna be like, I gotta use Hail. And then once again, I think it's just rocks. Yeah. Now, Slowbro, we don't love Surf. But Crunch is special, and this is a defensive Pokemon. Yeah, worth. Holds on, too. The Hail... Okay, whatever, Lorelei. Whatever. Stinky healer. So T-Tar goes down. And this might seem kind of weird, but it's kind of preemptive for what's coming out next and then won't come out next. Obviously, that's a bite. And then obviously, like, this is gonna be Lapras. So we have a Surf inbound. Just a little reminder, the man gets healed because Water Absorb is actually pretty good on a water ground type. Damn. So yeah, of course you're gonna confuse Ray me because that's all you really can do. And we do get off the Earthquake. That's a nice start. Probably just a yawn here. I mean, that's still gonna hurt a lot. Nice. Now we've got another Ice Beam coming in, right? Girl's getting played. Lapras falls asleep. We'll hit a Flamethrower first. Okay, that's actually kind of perfect. Even better for that match. Oh, I thought that was a... Ooh. Okay, Overheat. 140, 210 versus that was... Yeah, let's full send. Let's see it, buddy. That is my literal and metaphorical dog. And then Jinx comes in. The play is probably just stay in and Overheat again. Even with our special attack bad, it's... Okay, crit, that works too. You know, as I said, right, hardest E4 member, lowest levels, kind of evens out well there, where it's like, I think that gives us a good idea of what the rest of the Elite Four will look like. Bruno, Mega Drain, plus like 10 special attacks, probably not gonna do much. Okay, it's gonna miss, so that works. And then let's just, an Iron Tail like might not kill us. Fair enough. Oh, wow. Outspeeds. Fair enough. Anyway, dead. That's an interesting decision that I will gladly accept. May as well stay in if we can. Obviously, we've got just the guy. Falls asleep. We do have to waste a turn of sleep. Sleep probably wasn't really necessary. But... Nice. And maybe a Poison Fang will do it. Probably not. Yeah. We're just gonna heal like a little wimpy boy. But will the Poison Fang toxic maybe? Nope. Fly doesn't kill here, so... Nice. Haha. That's fine. Oh, more than I thought. Speed shouldn't matter. He's hurt by poison. And then now we fly. And like, yeah, sure. Sky Uppercut me. Nice try. And even if you had wanted to do some stupid heal stuff, you're dead. Whatever. That probably could have been a little bit more clean, but it's fine. It's Bruno. Okay, Machamp has no guard. This is what always trips me up. Or wait, no, is that Gen 4? Whatever, I'm going for a raw fly. I think this is gonna kill me, right? Okay, it's not a thing in this gen. Okay, it's only Gen 4. Heart Gold Soul Silver, that is. Yeah, that'll kill though. I was a little overconfident because goddamn, scary, scary guy and nothing resists fighting. When in doubt, overheat it out, baby. That's my dog. Houndoom has been taught in the way of the $1.50 Costco hot dog and does in fact have that dog in him, even if, you know, this is a Hitmonlee and he's gonna nuke us. Honestly, I'm glad. That works out better because now he's not gonna heal. And then I go into the lovely Furret and I click Double Edge. And with 180 power, Adamant Furret, you die. I love Furret, man. All right, so Agatha lottery time. We have Personberry. I'm gonna give this to Tyranitar. And then Chesto maybe to Crobat. This fight sucks, man. It really, really does suck. Dark types have made this E4 interesting so far, right? Because like rough time against Bruno, but now with dark types, it's actually a great matchup to Agatha, where previously you didn't have a type that wasn't also weak to Ghost, right? You either got a Gengar, which was weak to Ghost, or an Alakazam, which was weak to Ghost. Of course you're gonna double team. Tyranitar says, that's adorable. Says, come here, and just, ah. Oh, Oh, that's beautiful. Gengar's like, wasn't enough. And Tyranitar's like, was it not? And then just like looks at the wind and it knocks him over. Okay, so we are intimidated. Let's go to the whatever the hell Quagsire is. Beaver? Chat, actually, I don't have chat, but chat, what is Quagsire? I see the beaver tail. Oh, beautiful. We just want to get in and out on this fight. Golbats, you absolute fool. And look at that also. The synergy of these two is unmatched. Of course, you're going to confuse Ray. This is not going to hit. Oh! My gosh, we have a legend. Okay, great damage. You know, Sandstream is great for this fight because so much is like, she just wants to waste turns and waste your time. But there are consequences to that when we have Sandstream. Very cool running a Johto squad and actually getting their abilities too, right? It's just like that didn't hit. And if Sandstream hadn't been up, that wouldn't have been enough, but 2 turns of it. That's so sick. Maybe a Surf will do it. That's gonna mean luck, okay. Reminder that like, this is like Kyogre Groudon type weather effect. Tyranitar is the one that got like the 3rd ability, right? Like story-wise, you can control the weather. You're insane. The 2 legendaries get that power. Rayquaza gets the power to stop it. And then it's like, oh, the other one Pokemon that gets that ability is Gen 2 Pseudo. It's really sick. Yeah, so what I'm getting at is Sandstorm never ends. It just keeps rolling. No, this is a kill for sure. But it's like, bro, I got a dark type. Like I got a dark type versus her Gengars. It feels so good. I feel like, that sucks. There's really no game where you get to use Johto Pokemon in Gen 3, right? I said that before. There are so few Johto Pokemon in the Hoenn games where this is just such a like truly special experience to get to see like Tyranitar using Sandstream, even just the rest of the team like really excelling, you know? Oh my God, like Quagsire with water absorb. It's so cool. It's such a, this challenge has just turned into such a unique spotlight for the Johto cast. And it's like, again, you know, yeah, I'm asleep. Actually, smart play. That's a move you don't see very often. But I wake up and come here, boy. Lance is gonna either be horrific or really easy. And I'm not sure if my level threshold is gonna be enough to make it that easy fight. This is the Gyarados that doesn't have a water move, right? Blues does. He does not. I know this is kind of awkward, but the reason I brought out Tyranitar is he has Hyper Beam, Dragon Rage, Bite, and Twister. Like, yeah, exactly. He can't really do that much damage, and I'm just hoping that this can still maybe cook Gyarados. I think that crit mattered. Damn, we're getting very lucky here. Dragonair though, right? That really worked out well for us because now we don't have to do any pivoting on Tyranitar. All he can do is Dragon Rage as well. Now, I don't want to sit in this too long because I need, oh my God. Oh my God, that's so beautiful. Big level up. Now, what I was gonna say is like, I don't wanna sit and just take hits because we need to hold on for his Dragonite. So this is the Thunder Wave one. Man, how much you wanna bet he goes for a Thunder Wave here? Oh, Outrage. Okay, well, I screwed up and this fight might go horribly now. Okay, Ice Beam. We did just level up, reminder. Low roll. Okay, so if that was what a 54 Dragonair did from an Outrage, Dragonite will probably be able to one-shot us, unfortunately. I guess we just fall back to our tried and true combo. Sandstorm rages, and our buddy goes down. That does paint us into a bad spot, right? Because I'm gonna get outsped. He can obviously kill me with a Hyper Beam from this range. Now, maybe he saw the kill with both. Fair enough. Check this out. We're just gonna play around here, more or less. Okay. Now, is he gonna fatigue? He does. Let's see what he does here. Oh my God, Houndoom, you're a monster. There's no way, man. Little more of the Sandstorm could have done it. That's just perfect. Oh, he does have a Citrus Berry. Whoa. He's still gonna heal though. Now, we gotta pray for a flinch, right? See, this is what's so tricky, right? Because he could use any move right now. So a Hyper Beam puts us in a great spot because then we have a free swap in on Tyranitar. Actually, let's just go for it. Was for a wing attack. Okay, that is definitely the worst option because he's not locked into anything. Do I just want to like fly here? I think I do. Yeah, like he probably saw a kill with Hyper Beam. Sandstorm's gonna rage. And like, I don't think this will kill. There's his Hyper Beam though, right? You see what I'm thinking here? And then we just have the swap. That's basically what we've just been trying to get to, just a Hyper Beam kill so that we swap in for free. Because like, I don't even think he can heal this turn. And even if he did, like a 4 times Ice Beam, pseudo legendary, if he's pseudo legendary, Tyranitar shows the man who's the dominant species of the region. And then, see, this is the best part. He comes in on Aerodactyl. The crucial kill was that it would be Tyranitar on Aerodactyl switching because we don't really have a lot to deal with this. We go for a Rock Slide. All he can do is Ancient Power. We can take the hit, and then it's just down to whether this can kill or not. And Tyranitar is a god, and he does it. And ladies and gentlemen, that was a pretty clean Lance fight. And we now have our blue fight. Red is going to lead with a Pidgeot that knows Feather Dance, Sand Attack, Aerial Ace, and Whirlwind. It's a pretty bad lead. I think when you've got a Tyranitar, you just want to let your Tyranitar Tyranitate. I've been saying 65 all game. Red is 63. It's a big difference. Okay. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, the big thing we need to ensure here is that Tyranitar has enough to take a Fire Blast from Charizard. I would say like at least like over a third HP. Maybe we want to be at half before Charizard comes out. And we also don't actually need Tyranitar for Alakazam because we have Houndoom. Setting up the Sandstream, that's crucial number 1. I expected that. Like that is fine though, right? We can swap. Again, Pidgeot can't do anything against us. So yeah, that's fine. Sandstorm does its thing. And then like Aerial Ace, sick. Sick. Exeggutor is coming out. Has Giga Drain. Gonna use Giga Drain. That's pretty bad for us. I mean, listen, Exeggutor is in a bad situation though, because it doesn't have a psychic move. So both of these guys kind of cook it. Houndoom is more useful for Alakazam though. So let's go to Crobat. Guys, this is Kanto versus Johto. And I think that Johto is smarter. Let's fly. Sleep Powder. Misses. Sandstorm rages. We love Sandstorm, dude. What the hell? I never thought I could like this move so much. I never realized. Like, even in Tyranitar's worst scenario, it's still crazy. Dude, Crobat maybe 10 levels lower. Just doesn't matter, man. Johto is just cracked like that. The Zam comes out. Still held back by Future Sight. We know it's either a Future Sight or a Psychic. Let's swap to Houndoom. Once again, he fumbles, although it actually was the right play because Psychic, obviously. Now we bite. Reflect doesn't even matter. Okay, buddy. Gen 3, special attacker. Nice try. Sure. Bite is beautiful. Take the Future Sight. Future Sight doesn't have a type. It's just always neutral. Ouch. It's gonna waste another full restore. Oh, the outspeed into recover. That's nice. Oh, blue. He was actually gonna win that with the Sandstorm battle. Okay. Houndoom. This is gonna be an Earthquake. So check this out. Quick little Piff. Oh, he goes for the speed check. Actually reads me so hard. Respect. Once again, though, the blue Charizard team is going to learn the pitfalls of too many 4X weak mons. Because we got Surf, baby. Little crit there. Make that 4 times to 8 times, plus stab makes that 12, basically 12 times the normal damage you would expect from a base Surf. That's a little fun fact for you. Gyarados, Pokemon that I have feared, have not been looking forward to. Gonna pull a Thrash. Can we take it? Probably not. Yeah, all right. This is our only chance to do this, guys. So bear with me here, okay? I'm actually surprised that got off. I thought he did speed. Anyway, doesn't matter. Gyarados uses Thrash. Will it become confused is the question. This is our last chance to endeavor bait here. I don't think so. Damn. I'm sorry, guys. I wanted it to play out so bad. Listen, sometimes you just don't get the content. The plan was though, right? He hits himself in confusion, we endeavor, and then he kills this next turn, we swap into bark. Now, that said, guys, it's a bird in a dream right now. If we can kill this thing and not have to bring out Tyranitar to then get hydro pumped, we're good. But this is in fact coming down to a shockwave, I think. I gotta bring out the damage calcs here. After running some quick calcs, because we're adamant nature, it's not even close. Double Edge does not kill, unfortunately. So I gotta go for a secret power here. Hope for a para. Actually, dear God. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's see that return. You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. I hate you. Oh my God, you and your little full restores. Okay, guys. God damn it. The power of friendship is important, but sometimes we need to remember what's in here. Show me a para. Yeah! Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen. Dude, Furret is the greatest of all time. How can you deny that? All right, Furret. For the homies, you know you're about to get cooked. Don't let Charizard take you down. Okay, well, fair enough. It is level 63. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this Charizard, wait, did I even check this Charizard's moves? Oh no, we're good. We're good, ladies and gentlemen. I crit burn, maybe, and I miss? No way, no way. Dude, that was a champion fight right there. That was so good. Let's go. Listen, this only further confirms myself as a Johto fanboy. That was such a fun run. Such a fun team, man. Guys, if you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe. Let's just give one last shout out to this legendary team. And instead of a starter, we just have a Sunkern. Swap that with the Meganium and that would be like such a cool Johto team. But the fact that we made it through with a Sunkern, I'll take it.